Hey everybody, this is Senpai back with a video. This one's a bit different than usual. First of all, I'd like to just apologize. I guess it's been a few months since I last uploaded a video. I have not been getting videos up as fast as I thought I would. And just to clarify that, explain that a little bit. I ended up getting a cough that has persisted for like about 2 months. So for some of that time, I would just get that under control. Anyways, and I've had like other things come up with like my vehicle, work. So I just haven't had a chance to really get around to making videos. So apologize for anyone who's been following me all this time. And this whole idea was given to me by someone else who was uploaded a video a couple weeks ago. Sean Kanan, and my ranking is going to be very different from his, and my reasoning is going to be very different than his. Can it be the greatest Straw Hat ranking ever? Okay, to get started with my top 11 Straw Hat ranking, there will be spoilers up to chapter 1085 of the manga, which also goes beyond where the anime is. It goes beyond Wano. And if I had to guess, if you wanted to know, it's about roughly 30 episodes after Wano will end in the anime, assuming they keep the pace that they have been going for the past couple years. If not, then it'll probably be less episodes than that, but I don't see it be more than 30 episodes. So anyways, just keep that in mind. Now, to get started, I want to start off with honorable mention with Yamato. I really like Yamato. She's a good character. I just hope that she gets over the Odin thing before the end of the series. Anyways, on to the proper Straw Hat ranking. Coming in at number 11, we have Usopp. And the reason why I have Usopp at number 11 is, well, he hasn't done anything since Dressrosa. Oh, by the way I try to do this, try to include a few things that I didn't like and things I did like for all these characters. So just keep that in mind going forward. And another thing I don't like about Usopp is he's been really cowardly, and it's a little ridiculous. At this point of the series, he should be having a lot more courage. And now we're getting into the final saga, and I feel like he hasn't really grown enough. but hopefully that changes really soon. However, that said, he did have some good parts that I thought really helped his character. Probably the one that's my favorite that's most recent is when he awakened Observation Haki in Dressrosa when he was trying to save Luffy and Law from Sugar. So that was kind of cool. And aside from that, the really other thing that is really good about Usopp is that he fought very well against Luffy back at Water 7. Coming at number 10, we have Chopper. And with Chopper, I think for how long he's been traveling with the crew and how long he's been studying like medical science, you could be a bit dumb overall, and it could be a little bit frustrating. However, he was able to quickly cure diseases while in Wano. Like he cured like all of Queen's diseases. His plagues. So that was good on Chopper. Coming at number 9, I have Brook. One thing that really frustrated me recently with Brook, at least in the anime, I can't remember how it was handled in the manga because it's been a while since I've read it, is his reaction to Pedro's death. I just think he just overreacted, and you should be like, he's the oldest and he should also be like the wisest, so I feel like he just would have like hindered the whole operation, especially considering like they were being chased by Big Mom. So his reaction was he wasn't being logical in the situation, which really frustrated me. That said, Brook has been pretty good lately over the past couple sagas or so. For instance, at Whole Cake, he got the rubbing from the poneglyph from Big Mom. Now, with the rubbings, I'm not entirely sure if he got like all of the poneglyphs that Big Mom had, or just the road poneglyph. I'm still uncertain about that. I mean, I've heard like one person say it was all of them, but I'm not sure. I honestly don't know. And the other thing is, he helped fight in a war at Onigashima, and he actually trusted Robin to do her fight uninterrupted. Coming at number 8, I have Frankie. And with Frankie, this is the first character I haven't been able to think of any dislikes, anything that I don't like about him. So that's already a huge win on Frankie. Unfortunately, there are 7 characters that are better, they're above Frankie. So even though he has nothing I don't really like about him, they're just 7 Straw Hats are just better than him. And the first thing about Frankie though that's really good that I could think of for recent memory is he took charge at this Smile Factory. For instance, like when Doflamingo did like the birdcage, he was pushing like all the Tontadas to keep pushing against the Smile Factory. Basically, he was a motivator, just to get the short version of it. And when during the early phases of the Battle of Onigashima, Frankie hit Big Mom with his vehicle, and he hit Big Mom with the wheels, and he was saying like basically the Pirate King's crew should be the best. I mean, he should not be afraid of like basically anything, especially not there at Wano. And his fight against Sasaki was hilarious, and pretty well done. He had a good fight against Sasaki. Coming in at number 7 is Sanji. Now, one thing that I did not like about Sanji's character is he kind of regressed a bit from all the stuff he had in Whole Cake. Because in Wano, he just... It seemed like none of the stuff in Whole Cake mattered. But he did get some of that back when he saved Momonosuke at Onigashima. So I gained some of that respect back. So he basically leveled himself out almost. And then this was also a good character development because, especially with Whole Cake, he wanted to handle things alone. But in Wano, he calls to Robin for help. Which Robin, by the way, really appreciated Sanji doing. It actually made Robin very happy that Sanji would trust her with something. Especially when it comes to like a fight. And he acknowledged with Zoro that once they are done over in Wano, they'll be one step closer to getting to the One Piece, and then Luffy would be the king of the pirates. And just like with Frankie, Sanji's fight against Queen was really good. I have not watched it in the anime. Like, I actually haven't watched any of these fights in the anime yet, so I'm curious to know how they went. But like I said, I've read the manga, so that's enough for me for now. Coming at number 6, I have Jinbei. For Jinbei, again, there was like no dislikes, just like Frankie. And honestly, like none of the Straw Hats going forward didn't really have anything that I didn't like about them. So this is just a game of who is more, who's like the better character, in my opinion. Actually, this isn't just an opinion. This is objective fact. Anyways, the one thing about Jinbei that was really good is he separates himself from all the fishmen by giving blood to Luffy, because they had the law where they can do that, and Jinbei just said, well, I'm a pirate, so I don't have to obey that law, so I'm gonna give Luffy some of my blood. And then he tells Big Mom to her face that a member of the Pirate King's crew cannot be afraid of a mere emperor. That was a huge, awesome moment that I appreciated for Jinbei. He's just up there with Zoro and Sanji and Luffy for like strength and courage. And then he sailed a wave. I forget what that's called, but that was really good. It really shows his helmsmanship, and that was just amazing to see. And then his fight against Who's Who was also really good. Like all the Straw Hats fights were really good in Wano. At least in my opinion, they are. Now we're entering the top 5. Coming in at number 5, we have... Now, I'm going to have some spoilers right now. So if you want, I'm actually going to give you a chance to skip ahead for this one. If you don't want to be spoiled about stuff that's beyond Wano for this one, jump to the following time code that I will be showing. Okay, now I'm trusting if you want to avoid spoilers, you're gone, or you already jumped ahead. But coming at number 5, we have Nefeltari D. Vivi. Yes, in chapter 1085, it was shown that Vivi is a member of the D. Which, that shocked me. Anyways, the things about that I like about that is really good with Vivi that put her at number 5 for me is she's very caring toward people, like almost too caring, as Nami would say. Nami just said she's a fool, and you know what? I kind of have to agree with Nami. I mean, she is kind of like an over caring fool, but I mean, I guess I would rather have someone like Vivi being my leader than someone like, I guess, like Orochi, since we're dealing with him in freaking Wano. Oh, jeez. There's not even a debate there. Vivi's like a much better leader. Although, since we're on that subject, I think, Koza is probably going to be leading Alabasta going forward, and not Vivi. Because Vivi, as Cobra even stated himself, Vivi is just too kind. Although, that said, I do like her fight in Alabasta. That was really good. And probably like the best part of Vivi recently was her involvement in the Reverie arc, where she is basically the main character of that arc, and she opposed like the corruption in world government, like about what all the stuff that was going on. So Vivi's nothing else but, if nothing else, she's brave. Coming at number 4. By the way, welcome back, people. For people who skipped out, if you're wondering, Vivi was number 5, and I talked about why she's good at number 5. But anyways, coming in at number 4, we have Nico Robin. And, well, I guess I just start off to say the obvious. I think we can all agree Robin's the best archaeologist in One Piece. I'm pretty sure that cannot be debated against. She's also unquestionably loyal. Ever since Enies Lobby, Robin has been very loyal to the Straw Hats, and especially to Luffy. To the point where she would accept being a demon if it serves Luffy's goals. Coming at number 3, I got Roronoa Zoro. And just to get like the first obvious thing, I think everyone could agree on is he's just an overall badass. And plus he is Luffy's first mate. And he's unquestionably loyal to Luffy. But he did have that one point at Water 7 when the crew were shaken up when with the whole situation involving Usopp. But he did have a very good point there. And his fights against Kaido and King were just great. I wasn't really sure if he'd be fighting Kaido, honestly, but I mean, it was cool. But I definitely expected him to fight King. That was no surprise to me. But it was surprising how long it took to get to the point where he was fighting King. And then, lastly, with Zoro, he takes command with when Luffy's not present. Most notably, at spoilers for the next arc, for Egghead. When he tells Brook to watch the ship. Coming at number 2, we have Monkey D. Luffy. And to start off with Luffy, he's just a likable idiot. He's just usually with like dumb with characters who tend to be like idiots at times. I usually don't like him, but Luffy, he's a likable one. And I think he's likable because he manages to do like dumb things, but he does like very cool things to follow up with that. Like, for example, one thing that was mostly dumb is when he just accepted like the virus over in Wano that was gonna kill everybody, and he was just saying, "Hey, I'll take all you guys' pain. I'll take all your guys' suffering." And he's also very loyal to people, but he won't get his like kindness or loyalty for people to go beyond, like, to hinder their own ability. Like, case in point, when Kinemon and Kanjuro were asking Luffy for, well, I think it was just Kinemon by himself. When Kinemon was asking for help to take back Wano, Luffy just said no, because they were kind of speaking for Momonosuke, and Luffy wanted Momonosuke to speak for himself. So that's one thing that Luffy brings out of people is their own personal desires and speaking for themselves, instead of having everyone else do it for them. And one thing that this is a kind of sort of very recent thing in the manga and the anime, especially the anime, is Fifth Gear. Fifth Gear was really good. Not at all what I was expecting, especially coming from Fourth Gear. Going from Fourth Gear to Fifth Gear, I was not expecting what we got, but I enjoyed it.
Luffy will never give up till he wins. So I'm sorry. He'll beat Kaido, and he'll become king of the pirates.
And then finally, coming at number 1, we have Nami. And those who know me personally knows that I really love Nami. Uh, and there's just like I was gonna try just like have like a few things for each Straw Hat, but with Nami, she has like more a bigger list. Like start off with like she's like cute and sexy, and I mean like cute as in like she's got her personality is cute, like when they were escaping Whole Cake, she referred to Zeus as this is like in the dub, so I'm not really sure how it was in the sub, but she just called Zeus like Zeusy-kun, and just the tone of her voice in the dub, it was just I just loved it, and that might just be me. And she's also very intelligent, and she's very caring because she helps out like the kids over in Punk Hazard, for example, and she helps with like Otama and Momonosuke, taking on almost like a motherly figure to them. And this is like one of my most favorite things of Nami is that she is loyal in the face of death. Like at the beginning of the series, she would have like just avoided anything just to avoid like anyone just to stay alive. Like if there was someone that was a target, she would just like probably leave them to die. Except for if maybe they were from Kokuyashi Village, and she would probably do anything to help them if she was able to. But then like in Wano, Ulti says she'll spare Nami if she says that Luffy will not be king of the pirates or defeat Kaido. And Nami actually stands against that and says Luffy will not stop until he wins, and he will be king of the pirates. And yeah, she was just about to be killed, but Tama comes in and saves her in like last second. But yeah, I'm gonna appreciate Nami's bravery right there. I mean, yeah, she was scared, but as someone once said, it takes true courage to speak against something when you're afraid or something like that. I probably just killed that whole thing. And I'm pretty sure someone will probably get that right in the comments below. But yeah, that her fight against Ulti though, I really liked. Not quite as much as I was hoping, but I still liked it. And then she takes command when the monster trio are not around. For instance, like she was telling Brook and Chopper to like break the mirrors at Whole Cake so they can escape Whole Cake, and they were just saying, yeah, but what? And they were trying to speak up against that, and she said, oh, it's the captain's orders, and she come up with her like own orders that she figured Luffy would want. So, anyways, those are my top 11 Straw Hats. Nami is number 1. and she'll probably be number 1 going forward, unless if Luffy overtakes her. But I'll still love Nami. Anyways, if you like this video, just leave that like and help me get up to 200 likes by the end of the month. And if I get 200 likes, I'll do a giveaway. And also, yeah, and just be sure like, comment, and subscribe. And so, and then if I can get up to 200 likes by the end of the month, I will choose from like some winner in the comment section for the giveaway. Anyways, that'll be a wrap for this video. I guess I'll be seeing you guys in my next one. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
That's right! You're my friend! That means you're my most precious treasure, and I will never let you go.